Everyone, my name is Rina. I'm a third year psychology student at RMIT University in Melbourne. So I meant to talk about the environment of this country, but I'm not sure if it's just the cleanliness or the greenery or the people, so I'm just going to do everything in general. So let's start with my transition to this country. It was pretty easy in the sense that I was moving away from family to come and live with family. So my sister and my brother-in-law settled here, and so I came and lived with them. I got free home cooked meals, a nice room, no rent. It has its cons as well lah. Like I still ask my sister for permission to go places and stuff because I'm living under her roof or their roof, and it's just being considerate if you let them know where you're going or where you're coming, and if you're not out till too late because they're working, they have work the next day, and they don't have that many sets of keys available. So I do have to call them to open up the gates for me. Talking about the first day of orientation when I went, it was honestly a mess for me because I am an introvert. It's very, very difficult for me to just walk up to someone and initiate a conversation or try and get to know them or make small talk. It's just not me. Like, I honestly don't know how I made a lot of friends back home, but it was a really long process. That's all I remember. Like, a lot of my friends took me a really long time to actually start trusting them and actually being proper friends with them. So just making small talk isn't exactly my thing. But it wasn't too bad. Like, I did meet a few people from different cultures. It was really nice. I made friends with a girl from India who was in a photography class, but I never met her again after that. So yep. With that being said, Melbourne is an amazing place, yes, but Malaysia is still home. I don't know why people, like, especially me before moving here, I always felt like the grass is greener on the other side. So I was always like, Malaysia is nothing, Australia is the best. But honestly, once you move away, you appreciate the little things that your country has to offer. And yeah, like I said, Melbourne is amazing, but Malaysia is home, and nothing can ever replace home. Um, 2 a.m. you walk out, you're hungry, you go have mama sessions with your friends, everything's lively, everything's open, people are awake, stores are open. Here the stores close by 5. Sun is always out, and yeah, it does rain, but you still get the tropical weather, which a lot of people are dying to have. So yeah, Melbourne's great, but Malaysia's still home. Still love Malaysia. So the weather in Melbourne. So Melbourne has been known to have 4 seasons in a day, which is pretty true, and I can confirm that after living here for 3 years. It starts off with a really cold morning, probably really windy, then it gets really sunny, and then suddenly it starts drizzling, and then again it's back to just being cold and hot at the same time. So yeah, Melbourne's weather is pretty great. I do love the cold evenings, not the cold mornings, because I have to walk to the train station and it's always freezing cold. But yeah, I really like spring and autumn. It's like a good balance of warm and cold. Summer is really hot, but then again, you're from Malaysia, can't really complain about the sun. And winter is just too cold for me. So yeah, that's the weather. Let's talk about my favorite part, the food in this country. My god. Come out from this central station, which is where I get off. Come out 2 full streets of different restaurants with different cuisines. Any kind of food you would imagine, everything is there. And yeah, every day is a day to try something new. You'll never get bored. Also, the coffee here. The coffee in Melbourne is amazing. Please do not go to Starbucks lah. Do not waste $6 on your stupid caramel macchiato when you can get better coffee from the next door coffee shop for $1. Trust me, the smell of coffee in the morning, fresh baked bread, fresh pastries, so good. And they have a culture of brunch here, so doing brunch is so fun. Just come and try the coffee. Last but not least, the transportation system in this country. So the transportation system here is very, very well organized and very well maintained as well. So they have this app, it's called Public Transport Victoria, where you can search your destinations, the timings, and you can plan everything accordingly. So the trains run from 5:30 a.m. right till 11:30 p.m. That's the only con, they don't run for 24 hours. But apart from that, they're always on time and they're clean. So the trains run to lots of places, unless it's like the regional areas, then you have different trains for that. another thing is that I don't find the train stations that that safe. Like especially at 10 o'clock at night, you'll find a lot of drug addicts and a lot of drunk people. So that's one thing to make sure you be careful of. Leaving all of that out, the people in this country are really friendly. Like you could ask anyone for help and they would be more than willing to help you out. So once I remember when I first moved here and I didn't know where my building was, it's pretty far away, and I asked this lady for help and she took off like 10 minutes of her time just to walk me to my building. It was really sweet of her lah. And yeah, next let's talk about the greenery in this country. So this country is so relaxing in the sense that everything is clean and well maintained. The grass is perfect, there's no garbage on it, no dirt on it, everything's dry, the trees are well maintained. Even the cemeteries are super clean. Like you could sit on a cemetery and read a book and you would not be disturbed, you wouldn't even be freaked out. I swear, it's so relaxing. And no one's into your business here, you do your things by yourself, no one's going to come and bother you. So that's one thing I genuinely